Probably Scout.
You know, me too.
They're both good, though.
Hello, chat.
Oh wait,
Yellow.
wait. I was gonna leave before the start.
Too late. You're stuck now.
You are trapped.
I'm big and nerded playing Magic the Gathering right now. Now everyone's gonna know.
They wouldn't have if you didn't say anything. God damn it. All right, now I want to do a kitty deck. Kitty.
Mhm.
See, I can't say anything anymore, or else chat's gonna punish me.
They're gonna do that anyway, and you know it.
All right, cat decks are very good. Please play cat deck. Cat decks are very fun.
I love cat deck.
But Slush, you are dog.
True. There is no dog
We
deck.
remember you, dear reader. Even if you
That was
do not
impassioned. That
remember
wasn't
us.
angry. I'm so sorry.
You see,
Absolute
this is no
failure.
ordinary book.
Wizards of
Within
the Coast.
these pages lives a hero. One
mean,
who could determine all
do you want to know what
our
got
fates.
me? They did the fucking Bloomborough thing, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
But I don't think I should buy into Magic just because they got furry
She
stuff, and then they drop
needs
Final
the
Fantasy, and
reader
I'm like,
who
I'm
knows
so
just how
fucked.
important they truly are.
And then
Shall
I
we begin?
was.
Every war in Moss begins and ends with the Five Glass. And on the Cinder Night, the Arcane tried to take them all. Sir Argus, commander of
has
the
too many
Kingsguard,
things on the field to
sacrificed
kill him.
everything that night to ensure the King's Glass was safe. The sprites, too, had their own glass to protect. And their great champion did so until his final breath. The story of his glass would resume much later when young Quill of the Clearing, out on one of her humble adventures, found what the sprite champion concealed in death. When she showed her uncle Argus the green glass, everything changed. He understood well the gravity of her find and rushed off to seek counsel with the sprites.
That's fair, though. But I'm gonna let you guys enjoy your stuff.
But Argus was captured by the Arcane.
Okay. Have a
And
good night,
so
hon.
the starving
a good
Aduran
stream.
came to Quill with a promise to
Bye-bye.
lead her to her uncle. Quill knew of starthings only from campfire tales of magic and mischief. Yet still she decided to follow. Quill knew her uncle needed her, but not just her. You see, Quill was bonded by the glass to a reader, a soul whose gifts proved the perfect complement to the young hero. Together, they were twofold. They embarked on a perilous journey. The Arcane's pursuit was relentless, and Quill barely survived. Aduran, who had become a friend of sorts, was not as fortunate, ending up in the jaws of Sarfog. Sarfog was the Arcane's most ruthless general, and at the very gates of the castle seized on that Cinder Night, the twofold heroes slayed the monstrous serpent and rescued Argus from captivity. But the Arcane do not end with Sarfog. The one who leads them will not relent until the Five Glass are in their clutches. And that will unravel this world. Our fate rests with Quill. She needs a true partner by her side. And we hope that is you, dear reader. So let us begin at the castle, where Quill and her uncle must brave the arcane to retrieve the King's Glass, still hidden away after all these years. Or so they hope.
And thus, we return to the world of Moss.
Ghostface? You're still here? Then you should have this. You can thank me later. Or maybe before. Who knows? Quill searched the castle entrance for her uncle's sword. He'd insisted they'd never reach the King's Glass without it. Quill was shocked to find it hiding in plain sight. She must have missed it last time around. After all, she'd been a bit preoccupied.
Together, we can accomplish anything,
said Quill, looking up to her reader.
I couldn't have defeated this monster without you. Thank you for being here with me.
She's so fucking cute.
She's very cute, but I thought it kind of nice that she sign language in the first game. I guess they're saying she actually has a voice now.
Yeah, that was definitely kind of nice, a nice little detail that she had, that she was mute, but
Yeah, Rick, if you're talking, I don't think we can hear you in the Discord, and chat is also conflicted on whether they can hear you or not.
uh-oh.
Yeah, I can see Mouse West trying to talk, but it's not coming through Discord or through Twitch. Yeah, I can see Mouse.
We run a
Sometimes
cutscene.
you're quiet.
I have no mouse and I must squeak.
That's tough. Okay. Now they should be able to hear me.
Chat, can you hear him now? Please tell us if you can hear the squeaks.
Yeah, he's coming through.
Okay. Yeah, we got a Rick. The one and only. There are no other Ricks anywhere else.
Like I said, when nobody could apparently hear me. Trying to remember which one was the menu button.
I don't know.
The none button.
They had to hurry. Her poor uncle was too injured to defend himself should the arcane find him again.
Oh, so wait, you're directly controlling Quill?
Yeah. Don't you remember?
That's good. No, I don't remember. I thought you indirectly controlled her.
No, you directly control her. Mm. Oh yeah, you can break the pots for stuff.
As is tradition.
I got the thing.
A
thing.
thing.
Some coins right here. What if I want them?
Well,
Also, why would
Yeah,
there
yeah,
be people-sized coins in here if there are, like, mouse-sized portraits?
Don't question.
maybe they're like plates or something.
Uncle Argus.
Quill was relieved to find him safe.
You found my sword.
You wouldn't believe where it was. You know, I never realized just how huge Zarpog was.
Shh. Lower your voice, Quill. We're not safe. He could be anywhere. The king's glass hides beneath the throne. We must move quickly and quietly. Your reader. Are they still here?
Yes, Uncle. They're right by my side. We're twofold. We aren't afraid of the arcane.
I see.
He said with a hint of pride.
Now, keep your ears open and your sword ready. We must get to the throne.
I have returned. Everyone pet me.
Welcome back.
I don't even have the chat open. How can I even check if they're petting me?
Well, if you command it, so.
Of course, Boxer does the exact opposite. You
Naturally.
can't tell Boxer what to do, right? I just have to use reverse psychology.
Nah, Boxer's
No
always
sign
gotta
of
be a
the
little
arcane
shit.
Here.
That's what worries me.
Look out!
I can't see you, but I know you're up there, Reader. Please,
I can't
she's
be
in
a
your hands now.
Yes, I remember how to heal her.
You're far too important to risk yourself for me. The greater good must always come before matters of the heart.
Quill didn't understand. He was our family. He'd always come first. But she knew better than to argue.
Yes, just as you can pick up Quill, we can pick up you.
Go on ahead. I'll stay a few steps behind. You focus on getting to the throne.
I focus on breaking these pots.
Was that Master Shredder in that painting?
Yes. Let me rearrange some things.
You didn't even try to go and see.
Now seriously,
Rick's going
how do
for
I
the
access?
genocide route.
How do I access the fucking menu? I know this game had one. I can press that to move my position. Press that to recenter myself. If I press either of those buttons, it just brings up the menus for the actual headset, not the game. I remember this being a thing last time.
Looking at Steam comments. Open Steam VR menu in game. Go to controller bindings. Scroll down.
That's right. How do I access that in VR though?
Left controller, thumb button, short press, controller bindings.
The thumb button short press?
this person had the Oculus One, so that might be different.
That's not gonna work. No, that was the recenter. Yeah. Let's see here. VR settings. Show binding on controllers. Manage controller bindings. My inventory. This button is UI menu, but it's completely useless because it keeps getting overwritten by the headset.
Ah.
Well, the X button isn't being used for anything, so that edit this binding. X button. No. UI menu. There we go. Does it actually let me do anything?
Roo says, just finished playing Squeak Ross, which is basically the same game as this. Yep, it's basically the same thing. You know, there's mice, there's walls, and a floor. It's basically the same game.
Really, it's like you're playing Mean in the Hollower already.
It's true.
How does this not have any controls in the menu? I don't get it. Now it just seems to be doing some bullshit. And take me back to the default binding. Apparently not going to do it this way. Team settings, no. I completely forgot how much bullshit this was. Silver Spotlight. Technical difficulties with the game feeling like when your friend is trying to put in a cheat code, but they keep doing it wrong. Yes, but this is for like a completely basic action in the game that they did not really think through.
This is the moss Chris was eating the whole time.
Actually, what about the controls for Steam itself? I don't want to change the controller name. I'm not even using the Xbox controller. Enable Steam overlay while in game. Now, how does any of this work? This isn't Steam VR options. This is regular Steam options. I go here. Refresh rate, monitor, notifications, Steam VR always on top. Pause VR when computer is locked. Dashboard.
We're eating moss. We're sorting moss.
There is nothing about the button. Recenter volume. Notifications.
I sort the moss by smell.
Who's Raiden? Drifter Clops.
Drifter. Sorry, we're troubleshooting at the moment.
VR is being a butt bar.
It is.
You know what? I'm gonna do this slightly differently.
What is VR not being a butt though?
Also fair.
There, I'll just decrease its volume from the OS level. Because it can't be asked to give me an actual way to access the menu.
Should look at butts in VR instead. You're right, Rye. Less VR being a butt and more butts being in VR.
There's Twitch-friendly butts. I'm sure of it.
Tis a squirrel.
Paintings are silly.
No, not tis. Dis.
Painting
Look at
disc,
this
comma,
squirrel.
a squirrel.
Close enough.
Elevator.
I hear it go down the hall.
So you said something earlier about human-sized coins in the mouse castle, and I reminded of the fact that in the intro cutscene we saw the king's wizard had a human-sized key as a staff.
Yeah. There's obviously human things in this game. Just wondering why they would have human coins in the mouse castle.
Precious metals are precious metals?
Come on. Jump over it.
There's
Okay,
a
fine.
drop down.
Ash, you got me wanting to play Grounded. How dare you? I played just a tad of it just so I can understand the game.
Awestruck.
And man,
This was the legendary throne
Can we
room,
please? I
the
never
same
finished that
room where
game.
Her uncle was once
I would
knighted
love to
by
play
the
it with other
king.
people.
What now?
Actually, I need to check. Is it on Steam or is it still only on Epic?
No, it's on Steam.
Oh, I have it on Steam. Okay, good.
100% surprised you would even want to play that game.
What, me?
Yeah.
No,
Mostly because,
survival crafting as well
ants.
inside
Go
of
back to her
Miller's.
uncle.
No,
Like,
no, no.
yeah, there's
so,
a giant
For
ants,
this
but
moment,
yeah, I have no problem with
all
giant
that's
ants.
Good in this world.
The problem I have
still
is the
works.
idea of a million little things crawling all over you. So when you have an ant the size of a Doberman, I don't care anymore.
yeah, that's
I feel the
understandable.
opposite.
The fools never figured it out.
I would not be cool with an ant the size of a
Uncle
Doberman.
Argus
Yeah,
then
I
turned
kinda
to
wouldn't
Quill
either,
with a wink
but-
and a smirk. and plunged his blade
At the
into
same time, I
flame.
get where you're coming from with it.
His sword was the key. But the triumph soon faded as they descended into the eerie quietude of the secret chamber.
Fully yoked edition.
Please be safe.
Yep.
Her uncle pleaded under his breath, with an air of unease Quill had never heard before.
I will
A
admit,
voice barked back.
I'd retreat if I were you. Dark magic afoot here. One whip of my wand and a swarm of undead wasps will skewer you alive.
It's
Her
quite a
uncle
fun
laughed.
game. It's very competently put together.
Barnard.
I mean, it's
don't tell
Xbox
me all
Studios,
this time
so I'm
alone
not
has you
surprised.
communing with the dead.
I don't have undead wasps. Total bluff.
He chuckled.
My dear August, I can't believe it's really you.
I'm so sorry.
Fretted her uncle.
I tried to get back to you so many times. I just couldn't kill that vicious snake.
Their long-awaited embrace was cut short.
August,
Barnard panicked.
I feel the reader's presence. The usurper followed you in.
No, Barnard. This is Quill, my next of kin and a twofold champion. They slayed Sawfog.
Holy whiskers on a weasel.
Barnard was stunned.
Oh my. Then there's much to discuss. Mogwart tea, anyone?
Barnard spent hours recounting his years in hiding, protecting the King's Glass from the arcane.
And with Sawfog dead, that winged tyrant will tear this castle apart. He knows one glass is here. Now two? This is bad. Very bad.
Not if Quill gets all 5 glass first.
Said her uncle with a grin.
Madness, August!
Barnard replied.
Even a twofold cannot take on their army. Not with a warden forging screechers and scorchers and Arthur knows what.
Hogwash.
Uncle Argus retorted.
Quill can handle that bloated behemoth after she rallies the Sprite army. Don't you see? Once we join all the glass, there will be no arcane. Even Vader will see it our way. She must.
We could unwrite them all.
Barnard mused.
But, Augie, the truce states the glass must remain separate.
Truce be damned. We need the remaining glass to restore peace. But first, Quill must rally the sprites. It's the only way.
Her uncle's belief in her and the reader swelled Quill's pride.
Here's some
They had a
mouse-sized
Sprite
coins.
army to inspire and the 5 glass to unite.
It's all different
And it
sizes.
all
Yeah.
started with claiming the King's Glass.
Mouse-sized coins, human-sized coins, cat-sized coins?
Sure, why not?
Oh, equipment wheel. Aha!
Like the King's Guard of old, Quill now felt the history of every battle her uncle led. The charge of the Hedge Knights. The last stampede. She could almost hear her uncle's commands. Two down, 3 to go, thought Quill, excited by the adventures ahead. Barnard was clear. She'd find quick passage to the sprites through the Room of Realms.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Quill could see the green glow of the sprite realm radiating from the doorway ahead.
Oh, that one. Yeah, but what if I don't want to go there? There's a thing right there. How do I get there? Back there. Okay. I'm bothered by these sconces that don't have any fire in them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then there's these braziers that also don't have any fire in them. Maybe I'll just leave a pile of wood there. Okay.
Rice as the braziers are resting.
Only sprites can cross here.
Croaked an unseen voice.
Nobody gets in to see the wizard.
Glass. I'm your champion.
Oh, fine then.
The voice grumbled.
But no one here is calling you champion.
Through the portal.
It was as if the castle of her people had been plucked from its roots and planted among the vibrant hues of the sprites. Quill marveled at the magic of it all as she hurried to rally the sprite army.
Oh, come on. How do I climb that?
Oh, does she not have the climbing gloves yet?
She needs the very slippery climbing gloves.
You finally get to the thing, and the voice is like, I will grant you the climbing gloves. They are your paws. You're a mouse, dumbass. Just climb.
Can I climb this? Yes, I can.
Oh, okay, so you can climb the leafed ones.
But not the unleafed ones.
You gotta find some way to make it leafy again. Good night, fingers.
Night,
Good
fingers.
night, fingers.
Okay, wait. Can I get back up? No. There is no white chalk on the ledge to grab onto.
No yellow paint. You're getting right in there.
Yeah. I want to be certain about the geometry here before I waste time.
Indeed.
Do you have play space mover in this?
You do get that. I do not think this was an option in the previous one.
Oh. I mean, I expect that the levels are built kind of like dioramas, so there may be some sketchy stuff to see if you were able to move around too much. Maybe they were able to take more care this time.
Right.
Or maybe they realized it really wasn't that big of a fucking deal.
Well,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No,
Toad.
it's a frog.
if it isn't the world's
Or toad, I guess.
smallest
You want to be
snake
pedantic.
Org.
Amphibian. That's all I know.
Sarfog was only the beginning. We're here to ask Veda and the sprites to join our fight.
Impossible!
The toad scoffed.
Rootseer Veda, revered leader of the Maya sprites and astute seer of the fates and patterns of nature's purview, does not take walk-ins.
Please, our fates depend on it. I need to speak with her.
And I need a nap. Fine. You're the champion. So prove it. Follow this little bud here. See where that leads. Then, by all means, come back here and walk right in. Now shoot.
Quill found the toad's behavior curious, but the sprite bud seemed eager to help her reach Veda.
Aha. I can't get to it until I find some way to regrow the vines. Back there. Okay. Oop.
A menace to pottery. Link would be proud.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
He's got a gun! Set him off the edge.
Dearest reader, The sprites have granted you the means to inspire growth in this world. Use this gift wisely, and Quill's path will flourish.
Aww. Quill is so cute.
It's adorable.
What is it
Adorable.
about mice with
We should-
swords?
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Neat.
Neat. I wonder how wild you could make that growth. Like, if you just draw squigglies around, as long as you get to the end, it'll all grow in that shape.
No, it has like
Oh, it's just least distance. Okay, sure.
yes.
Yeah, that tracks.
Well, some kind of curve, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see grass up there, but no way to get up there. Okay, so what do we got here?
No walk-ins, huh? Quill smirked to herself, recalling the toad's words. Now they could go back and make their own path to Veda.
Oh, come on.
Oh. I think you gotta climb those vines to your left.
No, right here. Okay.
Yeah, the little water splash. Blunk. You're just like, uh-oh.
Can't see it because I have the chat window in the way.
Whoops.
Oh, that's right. Syrian says OSB has a whole video about
Yes.
why mice with swords.
Yes, I remember that. Hello.
No.
What are you looking at, Quill? Leave that right there.
Uh-huh. Oh, wait, can you... Nope. I was gonna say, can you cancel the bridge or, like, uncreate it while Quill's standing on
Probably.
it?
I would imagine.
Why would you be mean to Quill?
Yep.
Aha! Now, how does she get back? Ah, there you go.
One second.
Yes, mouse game. We're playing mouse game. Where you are a
game.
little
Playing
mouse.
game.
Mouse game?
Mouse game.
Who said mouse game?
I said mouse game. You said mouse game. Ash said mouse game. You know, don't worry about us. We're just being little guys.
And they transform me into mouse.
Another
I
mouse.
can do a mouse.
Or mouse again.
That's early. Well, you have to be a mouse.
You have to be a mouse.
You're playing mouse game.
How could you not be a mouse? Like, what the heck?
Let's see how this works.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Oh, no, okay. I was like, yours is like, let's see how this works, and I'm like, oh no.
Am I missing one?
I wanted to see what would happen if I go straight from Alex directly to shirtless Riley.
Yep. No, you're fine. If the rest of the couch had little guy forms... I mean, we already know what Little Ray looks like because of his VR chat avatar. I would be an egg with legs. What would Ash be? Would Ash be just like a...
You'd just be Sheldon from US Acres, yeah.
What?
You can look
Rick?
that up.
Or it could be a jelly bean. Like just a little 1-inch pink thing.
No.
Oh good, we've got banelings.
As you do.
Okay.
I mean, I'm using baneling in a less generic sense here, Silver Spotlight. Like, they are green with big round back end arthropod back ends, and they explode. Like, pretty close to Baneling. They're just
it tracks.
steampunkish instead of alien. No, the generic effect I would call is martyr effect. Or martyr enemy.
There we go. How do I get back? Nope. Stay there. Okay. That's not gonna help. Ow.
How could those things be so unclose to a mouse?
How dare they?
How cruel.
Ow.
Jonas, gasp, Gears is unclad. The scandal. Yeah, that's your job.
You're the one who did this, Jonas. This is all your fault. How dare you?
Well, he did it specifically so he could be scandalized by it.
It's true.
Come on. Drop down.
They were almost back. Quill couldn't wait to see that crotchety toad's expression when they walked right up to Veda's throne.
Yep. Ding.
Ding.
Looks like you may be able to walk in and see Veda after all.
Remarked the toad smugly.
Thanks for your help, Toad.
Help a rodent?
He croaked with exasperation.
Never. Now go bother Veda if you must. I could use the entertainment.
Ah.
Oh no.
Someone left the sink on.
Oh,
Quill approached
dang it.
Veda's throne with
It
the
happens
confidence
sometimes.
of a champion.
Root Seer Veda, Sarfog is dead.
She proclaimed.
My reader and I stand before you now to ask for your help.
Yes. The winds carried swift word of your victory, Twofold.
Veda replied.
And for making safer our soil, we are grateful. We'd be honored to provide both you and Argus safe passage back to your home in the clearing.
Thank you.
Quill replied.
But Moss will never be safe until all
Yep.
the forged armies are defeated. I have been chosen to safeguard the glass, and with the sprites fighting by our side, my reader and I will claim it all and end the arcane.
She looks like a bunny
Veda
from this
was
angle.
wide-eyed at this
Little
news,
bit.
seemingly in awe.
Her ears could be a little bit rounder. Still very cute, though.
But the awe was anger. The glass cannot be joined! Beta fumed. We separated it for a reason. And now some young, naive mouse dares to bring them together? Quill was caught off guard, but kept her composure. Times have changed! Time is repeating! Beta snapped. The last one who dared to hold these 5 glass toyed with all our fates. So I will help you twofold. I'll help you to restore a vital balance. Give us back the green glass. Look at the peace and prosperity our realms knew before the Cinder Night, back when the glass was separate. Veda continued. It is your duty to keep the torched wings that dominate our skies from writing the end for us all. Quill dug in. My uncle Argus, commander of the King's Guard, entrusted me and my reader to restore peace. We will face the arcane and take their glass. It's the only way. Argus is gravely mistaken. Veda seethed. Are you here to play God, reader? She shouted to the sky. Is that it? Do you think yourself wise enough to author our fates?
No, I'm not the author. I'm just the reader.
Quill defended her partner. We'll
Yeah,
fight
you
this
know.
war on our own
That's
if we have
what that
to.
word means.
And so you will. Let her pass. Veda ordered her soldiers. Then seal off every portal here. I had hoped you wiser than Argus, child. I pray our fates remain our own.
Your hubris knows no bound.
As Quill headed back to the castle, the toad consoled her in his own prickly way.
Don't take
In his
it
own
too
toady
hard.
way.
There's a lot going on that your tiny brain couldn't possibly comprehend. Stay safe, Furball.
I am a tad quiet, yes, Boxer. I'm also doing some research on the genocide run and weird runs. So maybe I'm like super focused.
The farther Quill walked,
But
the
there's
worse
also a lot of
she
talking
felt.
in this, and I didn't want to overtalk
Uncle
the
Argus
narrator.
had believed in her, and she'd failed miserably.
Like, did you know you cannot get the egg in chapter 2 if you're doing a weird route?
Hey, kid!
It's okay, the eggs aren't that important.
You're alive? You need to quit messing with those stick-headed sprites. It's glass you need.
Probably not.
And you'll find it right through this door. Crush the Keeper, break the hex, and you're in. Follow me.
Okay, but I had some pots to break first. The kingdom is gonna need a lot of pottery shards. when you restore it.
Yes, very important.
The last time Quill saw Durin, he was snapped up in the jaws of Sarpog. Yet, here he was, unscathed.
It would be, it'd be a very thin-bodied boxer.
Quill thought, and hurried to catch up.
Mermaid ears? No. No, Gears is perfect as he is. He doesn't need to change.
I see you, Scroll.
That's it. I'm changing.
Come on, kid. Gotta move while he's still sleeping.
Yeah, it's important that you shatter all of this pottery into shards. Otherwise, how else are historians going to be able to find this civilization thousands of years in the future? You've got to make the pottery shards for them to discover. Right? That's how that works.
Sure, why
Just
not?
had a wagon with a statue and a pile of gold in it.
Not exactly a humble empire.
Not very. Bap, 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 bap. Enter the garden.
The keeper lives inside that greenhouse, kid.
Adurin spun a gesture toward the shiny building in the distance.
Oh, that.
Me, I wouldn't dare.
The
A
greenhouse?
poor fool like you.
I mean,
Quick business.
looks like it's made of glass. Probably shouldn't be throwing stones in there.
Quill wondered why Adurin was so skittish. But if his plan led to more glass, then she wouldn't have to return to her uncle empty-handed.
Oof. Oh, come on. Come on, Quill, you can jump better than that.
Come on, girl, I believe in you.
That's a new one.
It's spiky.
I can apparently launch it. Neat.
Playing fantasy skee ball.
Yes.
To turn your enemies into keys to open doors.
No. I'll do it from right here. Mm.
Gotta get in there to find all the breakables.
I also gotta make sure that I'm not missing any scrolls. Sure seems like there would be a scroll on this screen somewhere.
Apparently not.
Don't see one.
I mean, is there one on every screen?
Not every screen,
Yep.
but many screens.
Interesting.
Ow.
Hello, Warbird.
As Quill reached the greenhouse, her excitement rose. It was spilling with beautiful and wild plant life, and the Keeper was hiding somewhere at the heart of it.
scroll. I can't get up there that way.
Looks like you'll have to go around.
I have to go that way. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I need to break those first, but... Aha. Let's see. Can't get very far that direction. Can I adjust this? No?
Yep. No.
Just grab any random part of the level and just start bending it and working it the way you want.
Okay, I think I need to stand on that button then. Uh-oh.
Yarp. Uh-huh. Sure, why not?
Why not? Like those parts in Metroid where the pirates somehow have everything be able to be powered by the Chozo spheres that Samus can turn into. 1 second, I need to plug in.
No, your battery.
It's fine. Okay. Hmm. How do I get up? There's a lever. There's a scroll up there. Oh. Right here.
Dear reader, Quill grows swift and nimble, blessed by those who came before her. Do not let her passion surpass her means. We've come too far.
Ah.
Neat.
Neat.
Hey, they're all there. That's neat.
That's cool.
Well, ain't that just the bee's knees?
Oop.
No, that was a bad angle anyway. Oh. Okay, jumping isn't really going to help with that.
Apparently not.
Really seemed pretty precarious.
Do bees even have knees? I guess. Sure. Depends. Does a bee or does a knee need to have bones?
see. Trying to remember how you're supposed to do this. Okay, it's a direction that I'm pointing the stick. Now.
That was so rude.
There we go.
You gotta give Moss a high five so they can do their ability.
I'm gonna have to do Skyward Sword.
Oh, it's the thing! It's the Skyward Sword from hit game, Skyward Sword!
Moss is some sort of badass, huh?
Yarp.
Well, I should say. I keep on saying Moss like that's their name.
Yes, Quill Moss.
I love Metroid from the game Metroid.
Yeah.
Zelda, he's so
you know.
cool.
I might be a tad tired. Even playing Dunsford, I'm like, my eyes are like getting heavy.
Not allowed to be tired. What the hey? What am I gonna do after stream? Who am I gonna
I don't
call?
know. Blame Slush.
Damn dog. How dare they? Just sleep, Miller? No, I already did that too much today.
He can't play POA. He already did that too much today. By his logic.
Yep, definitely. Definitely can't go do that right now.
This could be the
Night
Keeper's
kitten.
lair, thought Quill.
Good night,
Night,
Astolfo.
Astolfo.
If so,
That is Dolphin.
she'd
Sleep
need to
well,
find a
kitten.
way inside to break the hex.
This way.
Can you sleep too much?
Yep.
Yeah. This is why doctors say 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Like, if you sleep too much, your body does weird shit. You get the minor depresso if you sleep too much.
What the? Little thunk. The water.
Thunk.
Is this another arena?
Holy.
Ow. These guys are a lot easier to kill since I start out with the grass sword. Oh. It does that. Oh, I guess I get them into the center.
Like pinball.
Come fight me, you coward. I say, not even trying to engage him. Yep.
And then Quill falls in the hole and slides right back down.
She can't even go in the hole.
Lame. Thorns are good for you, Spotlight.
And just scroll over there. Hold on a second. Nope, nothing over there. Oh, interesting.
Jonas? No, nobody is making Sonic Dreams in VR chat.
I think I need to do that again.
Oh yeah, I see the little bit of yellow paint there.
Yes, but what does this get me? Am I able to get that all the way up there? Obviously, I shouldn't have even touched this until like the last step. Alright. Okay. Mm. You gotta line up correctly? I guess there's a little bit of fudge factor there.
Just a little fudginess.
I don't think I need to turn that back. That's the wrong direction. Well. That. Oddly, for a VR game, I do not have very good depth perception from that angle.
It is odd. Okay. There's a treasure chest here. This game is very quick to give me new equipment and powers.
It's a mimic.
Ah! You were slain by the mimic.
I don't know. What do I do with it? I guess this plugs into something. Probably that gate. That's the wrong direction. You face the... There you go.
Her adrenaline rushed as the doors creaked open. Quill nearly hesitated, but resolved to crush the Keeper, break the Hex, and make her uncle proud.
Yeah, it's a single-use key, Silver Spotlight.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, Quill. Okay, that opens that. Oh, I remember fighting this guy. Okay. Ow. I just kill these guys real quick. Bring out the guys I can actually use. Am I supposed to go? Nope. Why would you even let me put that there if I'm not supposed to do anything with that? There we go. Okay, so what's that do for me? Why are you not jumping?
That's-
Thought I knew what I was supposed to do here. I guess it kills those guys. There he goes. Now he's hurtable. Oh, come on. Ow.
Yep.
I was actually thinking the same thing, so it's not like.
So this feels like Jack and Daxter.
Yeah, the enemy anyway.
That is bugged right there, I swear.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
And now you get to start over. It is midnight, though. Or about. like you start completely over.
Hooray! Hooray!
Look at her
Quill
go.
wins.
You're just getting more and more elaborate with that.
Yep.
The keeper gone and the hex lifted, Quill could now return to that mysterious door in the castle where glass awaited.
Which direction am I going? Back to the castle, I guess.
I don't
Thinking of Adurin,
so.
Quill recalled an old rhyme from her school days. Don't trust a starting, but if you do, count the whiskers left on you? No, that wasn't quite right. But the song warned of starving trickery. Quill wasn't sure what to do. Trust the starving and see if this little adventure led to more glass? Or return to her uncle and let him know she failed to rally the sprites? You did it! Adurin returned with delight. I knew you would. Never a doubt. Come on, the hex is broken. You want more glass. I know just where to find it.
That's a very cute picture.
It is.
Why are there robots in the castle now?
I don't know.
It's so cute, it's activating that, like, too cute, I must destroy this thing.
Oh,
It's cute aggression. Yeah.
They are too cute for this world, so I must take them out of it.
Is there some sort of in the game with the title "Cute Aggression"? The idea is to just attack all the cute things. No, you should make
Fox
that.
Dragon asked if we're going to stream on Sunday.
Let me handle all
Probably.
this. She doesn't take kindly to strangers. Or anyone,
I'm not working
really.
this weekend, so I should hopefully be able to
Set the
GM
stage.
a game of Pathfinder on Sunday.
Yay!
Hooray!
You on the mountainside.
Why are you walking out again, Quill? I told you to go in there.
Quill stopped. Something didn't seem right. It was like the toad said. There was far more going on than she understood.
Go into the fucking portal, Quill.
She'd be empty-handed. But Quill knew she had to return to the chamber to talk with her uncle before going any farther.
Okay. What time is it? 12:03. We need to quit right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is time to be done.
How do I quit this game if I can't access the menu?
I guess you
Good
just have to
question.
keep going.
I'll click exit game and hope it saves.
It'll be fine,
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I'm sure.
It's fine. It's fine.
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 It was not fine. It was not fine.
So who
Da-da-da-da.
is the raid target?
Oh god, that was supposed to be my job, wasn't it? Ah!
We could
Mr.
just
Jonas doing it.
Let's raid Slush.
You're rating Slush.
Okay.
We're gonna go raid Slush.
Yes.
They're playing horror games.
They are. They're
Yeah.
playing
They
Disneyland.
And we will see you.
Go make fun of them for playing Magic, everyone.
We will see you on Monday. Well, Sunday, possibly, for Pathfinder.
Good night, everyone.
Have a good
Have a
night.
good
Good night.
Good night.